sense of who will not be playing tonight as far as regulars?
Four guys that are going to rest tonight. Alex, Hammer, Jesus, and Kruger.
What do you hope to get out of this game? I mean, do you just want to get out alive from this game and just avoid injury? What's the goal team?
Well, I think you got to be ready to play. They've been playing very well. They had our number the last two times we saw them in Chicago, and you got to be ready to play a hard game. But I think you want to make sure that keeping it simple is what we're going to try to reinforce, and do things the right way. Give yourself a chance to get 2 points.
Tell your guys to make sure they keep their heads up. I mean, there's been a lot of contact in these games between these two teams too.
Well, one thing when we ever play Nashville, it's always a hard game, not a lot of room, not a lot of space. Scoring chances are limited. And you got to fight for your space, but you got to be willing to work hard, and you got to be smart about it as well.
Ronton, with Corey, I mean, obviously it wasn't his best game that he's had yesterday, but do you not even worry about him mentally? He seems to bounce back from like that all the time. Those kinds of games.
He's had some couple tough ones there last night, but got to move on. Got to look to make the next save and be excited about that time of year. His next start's going to be a fun one for sure. So get yourself ready for what the time of the season for him and for us as well.
Handful of guys that time might affect that, but could play 82 games this year. That many guys, even though Taves and Kane being hurt, health has been pretty much on your side this year. You're fortunate.
There's some water around here. Certainly, it's all timing. We've had a couple stretches, had some good stretches for most of the year. Had that stretch there. You lose a couple of big guys. It's even tough talking about it. So it's something that it is what it is, and you got to deal with it regardless.
What will your day look like tomorrow as far as hockey viewing and starting preparation for who we're going to play?
Well, I'd say watch the first game, and we might know right then, and then otherwise, watch the next game. And, we've kept an eye on both those teams over the last little while, anyway, so we're very familiar with them. So, I think a lot of that sorts out in the first 15 minutes of the game. We're back to playing that game, that team. But it's certainly a fun time of the year, and it's a fun time preparing. And you wait a long time to get there in the playoffs. Get it going.
We're not going to see tomorrow. Can you kind of give us your thoughts on each the Blues and the Avalanche and what the matchups feel like for you? Anyway.
Well, I think you look at two different type of teams. The Blues have had an outstanding season. They play a hard game. They play a perfect team game positionally. They play tight. They work hard. They don't give you any space. Colorado, they're a very dangerous team. They've got a lot of one-on-one players and skill. They can score and make plays as well as anybody in the league, and they're very dangerous.
Do you tell those guys, we got the Blues, we got the Avalanche, more about how you play and how you're going to things that...
Well, when we're talking about an opponent, when we're zooming in on that, you're talking a lot about that one team for a long time, for a 2-week period a lot of times. So I would say, you reinforce what they're aware of, or what they do, and make an awareness to what we need to be aware of from them. But it's what we do that's going to make it work. So it's how we play and how we play together is what it's all about.
If you had a preference, you probably wouldn't be willing to discuss it with us, would you?
There's no preference.
That's what teams is hard, right? It's not so much.
Yeah, it's all timing. Everybody has stretches in the year where you get different type of things. But, Colorado had an amazing run here at the end where we looked like we were trying to catch him, and we just never got close to him. So in St. Louis, looked like we had him in our sights there, and then they took off again too. So we'll see.
Taves and Kane skating back, everything going all right with them?
Ready to go.
You're still expecting both of them to be ready to start?
Absolutely ready.
Either way, you're not playing until Thursday. How do you handle these 4 days off you have in between?
Well, we'll take tomorrow off and get to work on Monday, Tuesday.
This is your last team season, regular season. How would you describe, just a couple of words, how things have gone overall?
Well, I liked our year. I thought we had a great start to the season. I thought we've had an ordinary stretch post-Olympic break. But net, pleased with it. I think at the end of the year, you're going to say you got 107 points and you got to start on the road. It's not very often you get 107 points. You got to start on the road.
Thanks, Tom.